One thing to make you aware of is that the 6.5 release of AAI, and this is going to be a large release that is going to have a lot of enhancements in the new web UI, adding job stream level support in the web UI, as well as other features and functions. So I thought what I would do is just take a couple minutes and give you a quick look at 6.5 web UI. I think I've done in other office hours, shown you different areas that we've been working on in the web UI, but I thought I would just take a few minutes and give you a quick demo of what the 6.5 web UI is going to look like and give you a quick walkthrough. So here is a look at the web UI. You'll notice the product name in the upper left-hand corner is AAI. We've actually, with this release, rebranded the product as Automation, Analytics, and Intelligence, and we are referring to it as AAI, where in most cases, but the full name of the product is Automation, Analytics, and Intelligence. And you'll notice that there's this job streams section in the menu on the left, and this is new. If you've used the web UI before, you would not have seen this area. So this is where we're going to be surfacing various information about job streams. So right now I'm on the timeline view, which is a new page that we offer, which gives you kind of a high level 10,000 foot view of how your job streams are running. This is organized by business area. So I'm at the root level of my business area tree right now. So I see all of the child business areas, as well as any individual job streams that might be placed directly inside of that business area. So in this case, I do have 3 individual job streams, and for those job streams, what you see here on the timeline is the start and end of the runs of those job streams, and the little purple bar to the right of each run is the SLA. So at a glance, you can see how often you made or you missed your SLA. So in the case of this first job stream, it actually runs every couple hours. So you can see 5 different runs of that job stream, and at a glance, you can see that it made its SLA in all 5 cases. The daily pricing job stream runs a little bit longer. It only runs once a day, so you can see, I just scrolled it over, you can see that it started at around 9 p.m. last night, and it finished this morning at 5 a.m. So you can see you can hover over, get the exact dates and times, you can see the SLA, and you can see that it was actually early. So this is the Gantt chart supporting the entire run of the job stream. So even if you have thousands of jobs in that job stream, you're just looking at the run as a whole in this view. In the case of the business areas, what you're looking at is a high level statistics about how many job streams are currently running early, on time, or late within that particular business area. And you'll notice that I've got my date range filtered to the last 12 hours to the next 24 hours. I can change this this date range to include either absolute dates or change the relative dates to whatever time frame you want to take a look at. There's other options to filter this view as well by SLA status. If you only want to see what's running late, for example, you can add that filter, which I'm not going to do right now. So then if you want to, from this 10,000 foot view, you may notice like, oh, in financial services, I do have a job stream that's running, and it's predicted to be late. It's got that, it's under the late column. So if I now click into financial services, I'll drill into that particular business area, and I can see that actually that one that's running late is in this sub business area called finance. So I'm going to further drill into finance, and then even within that, it's in the market price business area. So I was able to quickly identify exactly where that job stream was that was running late, and now I'm in the market price business area. You can see the whole hierarchy of business areas at the top, and I do have several different job streams in this business area. The one that's running late is called market pricing. This stream runs every I think it runs every 30 minutes, which is why you see so many runs of it. And it's actually consistently late. You can see that it's showing up in red. The purple line is always before the end of the job stream run, which indicates that this job stream is consistently running late. So now if I want to drill into it even further, I have a couple of options for my drill down from this view. I can either drill into the job stream as a whole, which will give me all the information about the market pricing business or job stream, or I can drill into an individual run. So I'll start with a run. I can click on this one that's currently bisecting the now line, which means that it's running. And if I drill into it, I will get a Gantt chart, which will show me all of the individual jobs that are part of this job stream. So you can see here that I've got this time, which is right now. So everything to the left of now is an actual job that has started and completed, and everything to the right is a prediction. So you can see that I'm predicting my target job, which is the very last job here at market price 3. I'm predicting it to end after the SLA, which you can clearly see with this SLA time bar. And in this case, because this is test data, this is it's actually predicted to finish on when it does on average. So it's just that the SLA has been set to be earlier than the average end time. But in other cases, the things that might contribute to you missing your SLA might be, if you wanted to take a look at the table below, you'll see the jobs that are on the critical path for this job stream. And you can add yet another filter here, which would be the jobs that are running longer than average. So if you take a combination of jobs that are on the critical path and jobs that are running longer than average, those are a good indication of what might be contributing to you missing your SLA. So this table below the Gantt chart, which shows you all your individual jobs, and actually I can remove all these filters and I will just see all of the jobs that are in my job stream listed in a tabular format. This is a new view that doesn't exist in the Fit client. That's part of your Gantt chart. So sometimes it's helpful to just take a look at the jobs in this tabular form. So that's available to you. Now, if I go back to my timeline view here, as I mentioned before, there was a different drill down, which is the drill down on the job stream itself. So if I go to the, and actually I'm going to pick a different job stream to look at for this because it's a little more interesting. I was looking at it earlier. I'm going to go back to this daily pricing stream. So if I click on an individual job stream here, you'll notice that the drill down in this case is all of the information that we know about the job stream. So this particular job stream has 80 jobs in it. It shows you the average end time, the average duration of the stream. It gives you the SLA, which is a system calculated SLA of 12:37 p.m., etc. Then I have a jobs tab, which will give me all of the jobs that are in this job stream in tabular form. I have a run details tab, which will show me all of the most recent runs. I've currently got this filtered to the last 7 days, but like I could change this to take a look at like the last 21 days. And then I'll see the last 21 days of runs. If I scroll this over, let me actually zoom it out a little bit and scroll it over this way. You can see all of the earlier runs of this job stream, and you'll notice that, you know, the ones that are in red were the ones that missed their SLA. Those will pop out quickly. So this is every single run of that job stream over the last 21 days. There's also an alternate view here, which is relative to the SLA. So in this case, you've got the SLA drawn down the middle, and you can easily sort by, what I like to do on this view is sort by the margin, which is the amount of time that this job stream missed its SLA by. So it'll immediately sort all of the the runs that missed their SLA to the top, with the ones that missed it by the most at the very top. And you can see the dates: August 30th, August 26th, 27th. So if you want to see, if you want to go into each of these individual runs, and then you can go from here and click on the Gantt chart for those runs as well. So now you get that Gantt chart view that we were looking at for that particular run. So let me go back to the other view that I was looking at. And you'll see that the third view that was in here was the SLA graph. And so this is yet another view of that job stream where you can see all of the runs over time in a graph, and then the SLA is drawn as that red dashed line, so you can get a sense of the days that it made or missed its SLA. So in addition, you also have any alerts that were generated. This particular job stream doesn't have alerts enabled, but if you do have alerts enabled, this is a place where you can take a look at all of your historical alerts, which is new and wasn't available in the thick client at all. So there's quite a lot of new functionality in this new web UI. I'm not going through some of the other functionality that was released prior, which primarily focuses around job level analytics. What we've been looking at just now is job stream level, but there's a lot of interesting info in here. We're not quite at feature parity yet with the thick client. The next release is going to be focused on reporting, and we'll be having comparable reports to all of the existing reports in the thick client that will be made available in the web UI. So that's post 6.5. Everything I just showed you right now is in 6.5, which should be released in. So that ends the demonstration today.